Live Independent Co. Will follow me.
Yes, Mr. Mao. How's it going today, bro?
Still, man. Just enjoying these NBA playoffs. We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
For sure, man.
So let's just jump straight into it. A topic I know you're excited to talk about, and I am too. Mr. Kanye West.
Yes.
Mr.
Oh,
Kanye West. So if you haven't been paying attention, go on any form of media.
Yeah.
And then you'll come back to us. Kanye, man, saying some crazy things. What are your views and opinions about it?
Kanye is, everyone's hating on Kanye right now, and I understand that it's looking like, it doesn't look good for him because of the, Make America Great Again and he feels like everyone feels like he's being disrespectful.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're not seeing his point in the sense that he's saying we've tried this hate color thing for so long, and it's like maybe we should just move past it and actually just try to understand who this other being is.
Yeah.
Like Donald Trump is another human being that was born into this earth and that went through the circumstances that he went through, and it is who he is. But being a public figure, we condemn him. We have the opportunity to condemn him. You know what I mean? And I think what's so funny is that there are people who are like Donald Trump, obviously, because there are people that voted for him, or have the same views, and have quote unquote black friends.
Yeah.
They're like, well, Donald down the street, he's different. I know him personally. It's like because you built a relationship, which is what Kanye's trying to do.
Yeah. I feel the same way. I think Kanye is, a lot of people, the joke is that, Kanye's in a sunken place and all this kind of stuff.
The sunken place.
And I think maybe he's more out of the sunken place than us. You know what I mean? Like, I think maybe what he's trying to say and do is like force us to look at something in a way that is productive for us, but it's just foreign to us. You know what I mean? I look at Kanye and I look at someone who has defeated that part of the Matrix. He's just out of it. You know what I mean?
For the record, it's Kanye said that slavery was a choice. That was kind of like the biggest thing they said for anybody who's.
And I think what happened with that was I think once you get outside.
Why do you think that slavery? People feel that slavery wasn't a choice.
I think they don't understand. I don't think his use of language and words in describing his point was very efficient.
So you didn't convey it correctly.
Yeah, I just think that the point that he was making with slavery as a choice is a point he could have made a different way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But it's just the headline grabbing culture we're in.
Yeah,
just makes that just not a. It's just as soon as you hear anything like that, you're instantly shut down from whatever the point may actually be. You know what I mean? And I think that.
Did you see that TMZ video?
Yeah, when he was talking about. There's a couple TMZ videos. Which one are you talking about?
The one where he's being. I guess it's just a behind. He's talking to the entire TMZ office. And he's talking to a specific. I think his name is Mac.
Yeah, and about why his words were dangerous.
Yeah, he's like, you need to be more responsible.
Yeah, and I think that's the problem is that I think Kanye. People think, he's a genius, now he's crazy, genius crazy. I think he's still a genius.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that goes away. But I think sometimes you get so far out there that we haven't
caught up to
or the masses. Not saying I don't, but the masses haven't caught there. So now when you say things, it's because they are at such a different level that they're perceiving it totally differently.
Absolutely.
And so then it becomes dangerous in a way. And I think he does have a little bit of a responsibility to try and prove his points a little bit more artfully with his words.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Than just to come out
and be like, so bluntly.
Yeah, just so bluntly and trying to use that statement and then build his reasoning around that. It's like, bro, I see what you're trying to say and I understand what you're trying to say. Not that slavery was a choice in the moment.
So do you think if he came out with an album that was so masterfully artistic that people would have received it more warmly?
Yeah, I feel like if I don't even know about his music. I'm just saying that from his interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like if he would have done it on a less direct way, sort of, where you come out and say something like slavery is a choice, but instead just taking a route of like explaining everything behind that and how he believes reality can be chosen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And lead into that instead of just starting with slavery was a choice. Okay, this is why. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just don't think that, like I said, I think he's too far out there, and I think as a collective we haven't caught up to that. But I will say that I think some of the onus is on us as a society to like
not condemn him.
Yeah, not condemn him and actually
crucible.
Yeah, and actually try and like process as much as we can from him.
Yeah.
And try to raise up into something more understanding. Because I think what his point is valid.
Yeah. I agree with everything you're saying. I think that most people will try to, especially the media, will try to spin it that he is crazy and that, or anybody who is against that view will try to spin into the fact that he, to discredit him. Exactly.
Yeah.
But he will touch people like you and I, or people who like understand what he's actually trying to accomplish.
Yeah.
Even through, and sometimes, you know what, I actually personally prefer that he just say it. I like the fact that he just, I don't need an artful, masterful way. Sometimes you just got to beat somebody over the head with it. Just like, no, like this is what I'm trying to say. And like, I don't get it. You don't fucking get it.
You're not there yet. You're not there yet. But whoever is there, like, this is what I had to say. And I think that that's a valid thing. And I think that, if you imagine this quote unquote matrix, that whether you believe in it or not, if you believe there's like a system of things that sort of not control, but build our experience of this world in a certain way.
Sure. Yeah.
Somebody outside of that, I think, sounds like Kanye West sounds. Definitely. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like all these different views and ideas and thoughts, and they're so foreign, our consciousness can't even really understand it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In the form that he gave it to us. So now it's like, okay, what was he? You actually have to dive into what he's saying and think about it yourself. So I do appreciate that from him. I know, he took a lot of hits, and I think that's something that he was prepared for. In all honesty, I didn't really hear him backing down too much from it. But I also understand the response to it. I understand people. They just like their clickbait and like to get angry and not look into it. That's just kind of the problem, actually.
There was a specific video where, and Crystal was the first one to show me this one, where I think they like edited pretty much spun a narrative on it, so like he's just ranting and saying crazy stuff. There's also part of that TMZ interview or whatever, where he's like, I want to stand on this chair and like really like get involved and like say how I really feel and get passionate about it. But it's like, you guys are gonna call me crazy, just like when Tom Cruise jumped on the couch and he got passionate for a minute.